Okay guys, I'm here to give my review of episode 4 of Power Rangers Dino Charge. This episode was entitled Return of the Caveman. And I gotta tell ya, Dino Charge keeps hitting it out of the park with this series. This is another really good episode that had some very comedic moments, some good serious character moments, and some good action scenes. This is how you do a Power Ranger series. Not like they did with both Megaforce and Super Megaforce, which I've always said that Super Megaforce's problem was it had a phenomenal setup. It had a phenomenal setup and poor execution, where they rushed everybody in at the instead of doing tribute episodes individually, which is what they should have always done with that. On top of that, this is a very good episode to delve into Koda's character. Because it starts with a flashback of Koda and of this kid being attacked by a saber-toothed tiger. Koda comes to his aid, and he gets knocked off a cliff. But that's when, as he's falling, the blue Energem bonds to Koda then. So I guess that's how he survives this fall. That's when, and then we see Koda wake up in the cave at the dinosaur museum. And then we find out, obviously, that it's revealed that Koda, he's only comfortable with morphing into the blue Power Ranger, but most of the 21st century world and stuff still frightens the guy. And there's some subtle comedy here that still goes to his character. It's very good. Like, Shelby's phone rings, he destroys Shelby's phone, he doesn't know how to ride a bike, and all kinds of this stuff. So eventually him and Chase goes to teach him to ride a bike because obviously they've got these new dino cycles or something like that. And Chase goes to teach Koda how to drive it. They are attacked by a monster whose sledges sit down to obviously get the Energens. On top of that, Sledges had Wrench create a, I guess, minion for Poisandra, or something like that. I didn't catch his name. But I can tell you he looks an awful lot like a black mage from the Final Fantasy games. Sledge sends down his monster, and his monster attacks Koda and Chase. He tries to throw a cage at Koda, but Koda kicks it back at him. But he ends up capturing Chase in a cage. He throws a cage at Koda, and Koda saves a kid, but they're both trapped in the cage. The kid gets hurt. And while most little kids in Power Rangers aren't good actors, this one kinda is. He's not bad, but he also doesn't take away from the episode. So if you're gonna have him, don't have him take away from the episode. Koda escapes the cage because the kid's bike had landed on the cage, so it allows Koda and the kid to get out. So Koda's is trying to take this kid out, and he's found a way out of there. And Kendall dispatches Tyler and Riley to go help Koda. Eventually, Shelby and Kendall in their Jeep, because Tyler and Riley have Tyler's Jeep, show up where Koda is. Koda tells them where Chase is, and Kendall takes the kid to the hospital, but this monster attacks the Rangers, who Ranger up. And we get a very good fight scene here. Riley and Tyler destroy the monster, or at least the smaller monster, and they fight off some Vivixes. But obviously, Sledge uses the Magna Beam, or whatever. That sounds like a Mega Man weapon in some kind. That seems like a Mega Man weapon or something. To obviously make the monster grow, and we summon the Megazord Tristega formation, which is obviously the formation last week of the T-Rex Zord, the Triceratops Zord, and the Stegosaurus Zord. Well, we got a new formation this time, as Riley's Zord, the Velociraptor Zord, joined in. And it formed the Stegoraptor formation. The Tricerazord goes and saves Chase, who wasn't in on this thing, because conveniently there's now 4 spaces in the cockpit, and I guess this is how they're going to work this. While only 3 Zords can make the cockpit up, there's other formations that once they form, that Ranger can still be in the cockpit. So I guess that's how they're going to work this. We still haven't seen Chase's Zord yet. I guess next week we'll see Chase's Zord. But this form of the Megazord uses Riley's Zords. They put a fire around the part of Riley's Zord, and they attack the monster, and they destroy the monster, thus getting another monster extinct. That's much better than a Mega Win or Super Mega Win. And then you see the boy telling the boy that Coda saved that about his tails. Coda drives up with a new bike, although he doesn't know how to say what a bike is, and the kid says that he will teach Coda how to ride his bike, how to ride a bike. Coda sees a lot of his brother in this kid, that's why he helped him. Now I would say that unless Coda's brother is frozen in time, he's probably dead, but you know, since Coda is 100,000 years old and all that. But this delves into Coda's backstory a little bit, so another episode, and we learn more about another Ranger. So I guess we're going to delve into Chase next week. Because think about this. We've delved into Tyler a little bit, we've delved into Shelby a little bit, we've delved into Riley a little bit, and now we've delved into Coda a little bit. And Tyler and Shelby came in the first episode in a way, and some of it last week along with Riley. So now we're delving into Coda, so I guess next week we're going to delve into Chase a little bit. So no complaints here. This is a very good episode. I didn't find really too much wrong with it. And I think this is turning into the Power Ranger season that a lot of us hoped we'd get when Saban bought back Power Rangers. And then obviously Samurai and all that happened, even though I haven't seen Samurai yet. I'm nowhere near even going to Samurai yet. I will be finishing Mystic Force though probably on Tuesday. So that review will probably be up Thursday or Friday. And then I'll start Operation Overdrive. So, yeah, very good episode here. This will be in the Dino Charge review playlist. If you like the video, like button is down there. Subscribe button is down there. If you want to, leave a comment. And thank you for watching. Bye.